Hey guys, Wolfbeard here, and today I'm gonna bring you some Chaos Blade PvP, of course, in the Brotherhood of Blood arena. No particular reason, I just like the Chaos Blade, so I had a had a nice streak going, so I just decided, you know what, I might as well just upload this. I don't know, I'm sorry all my videos are in the arena. This is just mainly where I do my PvP. The build that I'm using right now for the Chaos Blade, it's actually my dexterity build. I believe it's 40 dex and 12 strength, just so I can use the S-Stock in case. And Chaos Blade is pretty nasty with 40 dex. I was using poison resin for a little bit, but it didn't seem to really be poisoning. Even if I would land, 3 or 4 hits, I couldn't get it to poison. So I had some dark pine resin. I switched to that, and I seem to be doing okay with that. I don't know, I just wanted to switch it up. I always loved the Cyan Halberd. I've actually even tried it after the nerf, and it's not too bad. I don't know. I mean, you could tell it's lost some power. It might just be in my head, but I think they made it actually even a little bit slower than it already was. So I don't know if anybody that's listening to this has used it and thinks that. Just let me know, or just tell me I'm full of shit. But anyways, I'm using the Armor of Oros, Vengaro's leggings, I think Cyan gauntlets, and the Shadow Mask. So it was just a little build I threw together just to have some fun at 150. Because I don't really use the 150 meta much anymore. I don't see the reason for it, seeing as you run into the arena and you know you're not facing 150s, I would say at least half the time. So I don't really want to turn this much into a rant, but I am going to discuss a little bit about the Brotherhood of Blood arena. I think I'm at the point where I've done all I could do in it, and I'm going to try to become more involved in fight clubs. The arena has just gotten to where it's OP build after OP build, and I'm not trying to point fingers because I'm just as much to blame. I've had my share of OP builds that I haven't uploaded, but I have some pretty disgustingly OP builds. The thing is, I probably wouldn't bring those builds to the arena, but I stated, and I know I stated in another video, it's fighting fire with fire. I'm sure everybody out there is almost, if you do any arena, I can't speak for the Sentinel arena because I don't do any of that stuff. I don't believe in getting tokens of fidelity to PvP somebody when you can just do the same thing in the Blood arena without any token of fidelity. But it seems like I would say at least 3 of every 4 or 5 matches I'm running into full. Usually it's not the Havillands as much anymore. It's just the full Havels and then the Smelter face mask, the asshole mask. And then it's Smelter's armor, it's Looking Glass armor, which is fine. I mean, bring what you want to bring, but at the same time, don't sit there and send me hate mail when I use the same build and beat you and call me some kind of noob. It's to the point where skill has been pretty much cast off to the side for overpowered builds, and that's fine. And like I said, this is where I've had enough of it. I've had my fun in the arena, and I'm not trying to knock it, but I think today I finally, after probably spending about 3 hours in there, on and off, I was just like, you know what, it's run its course for me. So you probably won't be seeing any more videos from the arena. Maybe just a few stuff I have left, unless something changes. I'm just sick. I want to start getting back into the more of the skill sets of that I believe the original Dark Souls had. I think I want to start doing more fight clubs with the GameFAQs guys, where I know these guys aren't going to be wearing full Havels and buffing out the ass. It's just going to be, you're going to rely on different weapons. You're not going to see the same set of weapons and the same set of buffs and the same set of magics and the same set of armors. Everybody's going to bring variety. Everyone's going to bring a different fighting style. So I'm looking forward to that. But again, I mean, the arena it was fun while it lasted, and I think it was a good idea that From did this. In a way, I like how they did this better than they did the first one they released with the DLC. It was just, I don't know, that one was kind of off. But they made they made steps forward. They improved on a lot of things, but I think there was a couple things that they missed. Now, as far as healing in the arena, you should not allow Estus where both people could heal, because that's all I've noticed it's been turning into, and I'm guilty myself. When I see somebody heal, I heal. It's just wasting each other's time. People running around waiting for buffs to wear out. By the way, I lost that match there. It cut out, but I did lose to him. So, anyways, as I was saying, it's that I think they dropped the ball in allowing people to heal. I think the only heal should be just like an invader has. If you have great heal on you, then, you know, if you're good enough to get the heal off, then you deserve to get it off. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get punished for it, and that's how it should be. So, in that respect, they could have fixed that. Latency issues as far as these fucking phantom hits, and it's I know it happens not just to me. I'm not just saying it's only me. I know every person had it, but it's to the point where it's so bad with me anymore. Maybe it's just my shitty connection, but I'm getting hit like from ridiculous distances, so I can't do it anymore. I think I've had all I could take with this. So that's my little rant, and I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I didn't mean to call anybody out for their play style, and I don't want you guys to be like, well, fuck you, I play like that. Keep on playing like that. That's fine. So, next thing I wanted to talk about, because there's not much to talk about. It's a Chaos Blade video. I'm sure you've seen 676,000 of them by now. They don't change. So, DLC was actually announced today, or I saw it on the GameFAQs board. The King's Crown DLC, I believe it's something of that nature, where there's going to be 3 separate DLCs for $9.99 a piece. And what's actually happening is, I guess you find a different piece of Vendrick's crown, which I thought we already had with the King's Crown, but who the fuck knows? All I know is that you're going to different locations. It looked like underground pyramids. I saw some snow-covered shit. I saw some really weird-looking enemies. Some of them look cool. And then there was the moving those toxic cocksucker statues that spit fucking load at you. And I saw some new weapons, a couple new weapons. So I guess I don't know. I saw a lot of people today that were kind of upset, saying it's a cash grab and they're not getting it, and From Software can suck a dick. I don't understand, guys. Like, what do you want? They're supporting the fucking game, bottom line. You might not agree with me, but they're supporting the game. I don't care how you say, they're charging $9.99. I mean, it's 2014. It's how it happens anymore. We have to come to expect this. You gotta move out of that. Like, we're never getting free. For the most part, we're not going to get free content as far as consoles are concerned anymore. That's it. Moving forward, we're always going to be paying for things, and that's just how it is. So, like it or not, we're stuck with it. I, for one, am excited for the DLC. I will be buying all 3. I love the Dark Souls series. I know there's a lot of knocks on 2. To me, Dark Souls 2 has been the most polarizing of the 3 Souls series. It's split the community right in half, from the weapons to the buffs to the PvP style. People call it a noob-friendly PvP style, which I do have to agree with, that it is. They did make it for a newer person to just jump in and stand a 50-50 chance against somebody that's been playing the Souls series since it first came out in 2009. And that's the truth, and you can disagree with that, but so be it. You can't deny the facts. There's things like the Gower's Ring, the Jester's Chest. There's just too many factors they made, and that's fine as well. I enjoy the game. I didn't like it at first. I grew to love it. I love Dark Souls. I haven't played Demon Souls, so that's just my 2 cents on everything, guys. I'm sure if anybody does view this video, I'll have some negativity and whatever, man. If you feel that way, make your own video and respond to it. I mean, the more the merrier. We need uploaders with whatever. But that's about it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, leave a like. If you haven't subbed yet and you find my content interesting, I'd appreciate a sub. And that's about it, guys. Wolfbeard out. Later.